All right.
Man, what is up? What is happening? It is the Collectin and Connectin podcast. I am joined, very excited, as a matter of fact, for today's cohorts, my partners in crime. Starting with Mr. KingBrett making his triumphant return.
Yeah.
Brett, how are we doing today?
What's up, fam? I'm so pumped to be here. Excited about our guests today, too.
Yes.
Very, very excited. Mr. Mayor, the mayor of my heart, and also the mayor of Bryant, Mr. Treaticus, joining us as well.
What's up? Good to see you, fam.
And the man, the myth, the legend, to me, kind of looms larger than life in the space, but very accessible, very down to earth, very humble. Mr. MBL himself from Flowty. How are you, good sir?
I am great, thank you. I'm riding high on my Knicks right now, and
very
excited to join you guys, and honored to jump on. So thank you guys for having me on.
It's going to be a blast, guys. Thank you to everybody for listening, watching, wherever you consume worldwide this Collectin and Connectin alpha, if you will, because I think there might be some alpha. Speaking of alpha, do you have anything from Flowty recently that's going on that you'd like to specifically get into or announce?
Starting off hot, I like it.
Right into it. So can I share my screen? Is that ambitious to just go right into a screen share?
No.
Please do.
Love that.
All right.
Sure. I mean, we can't have KingBrett share his screen because.
No.
If you share the wrong screen, it could get a little dicey.
Hey-o.
All right, so I've got mine out. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay, so this is, I would say, one nice to have, one exciting feature. The nice to have is that we are halfway through a full facelift on the platform. And so I know the three of you are regulars on Flowty, great people. For anyone watching, for anyone listening, a lot of our initial feedback from our users was site is confusing. We don't know what to do. It's scary. It's not dapper. What do we do? And so we kind of tore it all down and went far more simple. So this used to be a way more complicated page. We actually have another iteration coming, which has a lot of fun things involved. Maybe I'll preview that. Maybe I won't. The designer will probably bite my head off. But we did a couple of things. So we really simplified the landing page here. Just kind of want to highlight what we offer here, a couple examples, some of the collections we worked with. And you guys can imagine the internal discussions. How do we communicate what we do without being too scary? And so, and while establishing trust, a lot of people in the Flow ecosystem, a lot of TopShot collectors, they've really haven't expanded their crypto, blockchain, NFT experience beyond TopShot, which was me for a very long time as well. And so the idea of going to another platform, connecting your wallet, connecting your account is scary. How do we make ourselves feel better? And we felt like listing out some of our partners would help, looking super clean, super sharp, removing the beta tag from our platform. And now moving on to the marketplace, one of our other changes is this page used to look a lot more complicated, with like a big banner, a lot more going on. And so we've really, really tightened this up and tried in some places to mirror the designs of TopShot itself. And so that's something that isn't that exciting from a feature standpoint, but is important to us as a site to kind of help users feel more comfortable on the site. And so to the three of you guys, do you have any thoughts about what this UI looks like, whether or not you were super familiar with the previous one? Anything about the landing page or this page we're on now where you're like, shit, there's like a lot going on there, too much? Or generally you feel like we're kind of achieving that objective of simplifying it and feeling more trustworthy? How you guys feeling here?
Looks good.
Yeah, dude, I was, like you said, I was a guy, even getting into TopShot, I was like, how I got to create this, I got to do this, I'm confused, I'm scared, like, how do I get in this drop? But that's kind of like when I originally got into Flowty, I was like trying to navigate and find things in it. You could do it, but it was more complicated than I would have liked. This already is very simplistic. It's pictures, everything's on the left. It's a lot more accessible and user-friendly, I would say, than it has been in the past. So I really love the updates for sure.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate that. I'm happy to hear that. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else on the UI that we should browse around. I think that's good for now. So the second exciting update is the following. It's actually not a Flowty update. It's a Flow ecosystem update. And this is alpha. This is Roham DM'd this to me this week.
Whoa.
From the yacht.
It's not going to be nearly as exciting as you guys are ready. Oh, man. All right. We're like up here right now. And I love it. I want to be up here with you guys. But like just set expectations a little bit lower.
Okay.
Let's
go back to 3.
So, I will explain why this is exciting after. But the innovation that's coming is you will now be able to deposit USDC on Flow directly into Dapper Balance. And why that is exciting is as of right now, if you go out and you take a loan out on Flowty, so you go, if we go to loans here and we look, this person just took out a loan for $126. They receive this $126 and 98% of people, because they're smart, not financial advice, but they're smart. They want to take out a loan and buy more Top Shot or buy more all day. They like it. They're passionate. They build their stacks up. But if you wanted to move this USDC back into Dapper Balance, you actually had to, it's crazy, either go through Coinbase or go through the Ethereum blockchain, which is expensive, complicated, scary, way beyond anything on Flow. And now all you got to do, you put up a loan, you collect the USDC in your wallet, and you can go directly from there to Dapper Balance. When you repay, you can withdraw directly from your Dapper wallet right back out to your Flow reference wallet or your Blockto and repay the loan. And so it saves our borrowers on massive fees, massive complexity. And that's the number one, by far, complaint and recommendation or feature request from people that they've asked us, even though it's outside of our control. And that is coming very soon. And so it's a little bit unusual alpha, but very important alpha for the Flowty community.
So this is in the process of still being evolved, because it seems like, as far as what I can tell, there's been a lot of emphasis on frictionless, transactions, things of that nature, and also emphasis on improving the UI, which is to go back to your question a moment ago about noticeable improvements. Absolutely. Just a simplification of putting the different things at the front page, as far as you can select your different collection and then go that way, as far as then breaking it down. But as far as the complications with searching with Top Shot, I blame Top Shot. There's too many variables. Tongue in cheek a little bit there, as far as, that has nothing to do with your UI. Your UI simplifies it very, very well. And it was actually just kind of crazy, because one day I was playing around with the website, and the next day I didn't even know there was a UI update taking place. And I was like, oh my God, this is so much easier just to navigate. Yeah. So kudos to the team for doing that. That's awesome.
Good stuff.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys. So that's really the update on Flowty. I also want to, while we're on the topic, I want to thank you guys for, you guys give us a lot of love in the C&C chat world here and in the different streams you guys have, especially when Banana Mac is on. Our favorite.
Oh yeah,
Banana Mac is community member number one. It used to be Josh, and Josh hasn't lost any steam. We love Josh, inspired by Mamba. Josh, love Josh. Josh is like up here, but Banana Mac has just been like.
Oh yeah,
I actually rented a Miles Turner rare from Banana Mac today for fast break.
She's crushing it.
Nice.
Yeah, we're all playing checkers. She's playing chess with her collection. I mean, it's impressive, and she's going to be really excited about the frictionless.
She'll be pumped. Should we share fast break lineups? Who are you guys dealing with today?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What's fast break? I don't.
Brett's been gone for a while.
Well, listen, okay. You're a fast break guy. I mean, this is something you've talked about before, the gamification.
Y'all see the three screens up there?
So that's a great question. Okay, so I'm going to give my 30-second overview, and we can spend the whole episode talking about this stuff if you want.
I love this stuff, bro.
What I don't love is that I truly do not understand how this game contributes to the actual platform or actual product in any way. You can very successfully play the game by spending about $20 one time. And then from there you play, and it's not so bad from a reward standpoint right now, but you can already kind of feel the tremors of people complaining that the rewards aren't good enough, and the better the rewards are, the more dilutive it is on the people not playing the game and the people who don't care. And so there's no real money coming in because you don't need to buy anything to play the game. You need to own one of each player, and they're distributing a bunch of moments as rewards. And people say they love it, but part of my question is, do you love the game of Fast Break, or do you love the idea of a essentially free contest where you can win pretty decent prizes? And I think the truth is somewhere in between. So that's what I don't love. Like, I just wish these things worked in concert a little better. Like, game helps economy and doesn't conflict with it. The good thing is, absolutely, undeniably, the game is bringing people back to the site way more often, on a daily basis. I can speak to my own experience. I spend more of my time on Flowty than on TopShot, for all our cool features, all the good things we have, yada, yada, yada. But I come in, I pop in on Fast Break, and I do think TopShot's done, or Dapper's done a lot of good things, and this brings people back to the site to see, all the good things that's going on here. Look how nice the site looks. Look at all these packs. Look at that nice little design thing going on there. And so that's why I think it's a good thing. And the question is kind of the costs of the game, in the sense of diluting people by giving out free packs. Is that offset by bringing people back to the site? And I think maybe. I don't have the data, but I think there's a reasonable argument for it. And that is my Fast Break take.
Love it. A good take. Listen, I think there's a lot to be said for bringing people back. And when they come, it'd be interesting to hear when they come back, how do they react to how much things have changed, right? It feels like it's been a long time since we all jumped in, but it hasn't been. And the changes, when you come to this page and you think back to what we were talking about years ago, a game, packs available all the time, different things that everybody, and it's like accessibility, usability, everything we kind of ask for, an app, right? You just keep going on and all the things we asked for. Well, it's all here now. And I would love to hear from some of those folks who've come back how they react to that, the fact that it's all here, it's built.
Yeah, I would say anecdotally from browsing Twitter, it seems fairly positive. You get people back who are similar to this, or haven't been on in 3 months, 6 months, a year, but came to check out Fast Break and whoa, the site looks better, it's smoother, it's easier to search, all these positive things. And then they blast something like this out, and this is headline grabbing and catchy, and we hope that it translates into people kind of discovering the aspects of the platform that are better, that are really nice.
I'm with you.
What's one thing that you would improve if you had the reins, Fast Break? What's the first thing you would improve or change?
Fast Break or general?
Just Fast Break.
All right.
Loaded questions.
Fast Break, I would in some way tie in TopShot score, and TopShot score, for all its flaws, and fully recognize that especially people like myself and other early arrivers have this unfair advantage of inflated TopShot score. Fully get that. The goal of it, we'll say, is to roughly approximate the value of an underlying moment. So let's just say that it does a good job of that. I would like that to be factored in some way, either as a tiebreaker or that you have some, if you want to play Jokic, you need a minimum of let's call it 8,000 TopShot score worth of Jokic to do that, and maybe it even burns TopShot score. And the reason I say that is, as of now, the game pushes people towards the absolute floor versions of the moment they want. So either the floor common, the floor rare, or the floor legendary of their player, and that's the part that to me is very contradictory towards collector behavior, which is the market has defined this moment you're buying is the least desirable rare, the least desirable legendary, the least desirable common. By definition, it's the lowest price. It's the least desirable, and that's the one that if you want to play the game well, cost efficiently, you should be buying, which seems so at odds. And so I would introduce TopShot score, because then you could buy anything you want to buy and you'll get credit for it in the game. Through TopShot score. And it's a little bit of a complicated formula to figure out exactly what it would look like, but I would say my short, succinct answer is factor in TopShot score in some way, and just so people don't feel as much pressure to optimize for the stone floor moments.
Stone floor moment. That's a new term I've never heard before.
It's like poker terminology. People say.
Oh, is it really? Okay, stone for moment.
Stone, yeah, stone last.
Yeah,
Stone. You throw a stone if you want to like really emphasize.
Okay, stone
yeah.
for.
Yeah, just don't add
if you don't mind, give that a shot at an upcoming meeting, a town meeting.
I will.
And just
I
report
will.
back how it went. Yeah,
I will.
Just say we are stone last in the county for insert category X, and just see how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
and
try.
what about you guys? What would you improve about fast break?
Good question.
Y'all
go.
Would like to go because Sir Mayor Treatigas told me to. So we talked about a few different things. I like fast break. If fast break wasn't here, we'd all have a bunch of moments, and we would literally be doing nothing with those moments except looking at them, watching them, buying more, selling them. So I like the application to be able to actually use something that we have in our portfolio. I do agree. I think it would be great that if in fast break they said, hey, out of these 5 players, 3 of them have to be rare moments, or you must have 1 legendary moment to complete a day, because then it encourages people to expand their collection, maybe get a higher end moment, or maybe if you play a rare moment, you get 1.2 of the assist or the score, right? It's multiplied if you play a rare versus a legendary, you make it 2-to-1 score number. I think there's a lot of things they could do with it, but at the end of the day, it's like year 1, right? I don't even know we have a full year of fast break. I could be wrong or coming up to it. So I think hopefully if it's like what TopShot has been doing, they'll put some feelers out, be asking, hey, what improvements can we make? And they make some of these ideas like by you or Tork or Treat or any of the other community as well. But I love the premise of it. I love being able to see every day too. Like, for instance, I just pulled up mine, right? I only have 2 green dots, not 3, because I missed it by like freaking 1, which drives me crazy. But to be able to see there's 4,345 people created a lineup today. A couple months ago, I didn't even know if there were that many people buying moments, right? We didn't even know how many users were active. This is a direct correlation to at least 4,300 people are creating a lineup.
Right.
You know, so it's kind of cool to see that and know that like you're not the only one, even though you may not win every time. But yeah, I'm a big I'm pro fast break, excited about it, like it. Think they could do a lot of other cool stuff moving forward and integrating, like you said, top shot score, like all those different things, favorite teams, all sorts of stuff.
Cool.
Did you see the recent announcement on what they're going to be doing as like an evolution of fast break?
Did not. I heard they had an announcement, but I did not see the specifics.
All right, Brett's got it. Brett, you want to?
No, you go. This is your show. I'm just here for the looks and the muscle.
I mean, that is why the viewers are here too. So, so what the next step here is our custom kind of a curated league. So you can basically say we want like a C&C league where it's
Nice.
Only people that are invited because they want a contest, sort of, or like the Knicks community can create a league. And I'm actually not sure, but I think you mirror the same statistical goals of everyone's fast break for the day, but you can compete one-on-one with a friend or with a group of people or with your group chat or whatever else it is. And I think that it's just kind of the beginning. As you say, KingBrett, there's a lot they can do here, and it's a really, really nice foundation. And I'm excited to see where things go. Yeah.
When I first heard about it, I was like, cool. So it's essentially like I could create my own league, like a fantasy football league, if you will, but through TopShot, through Moments We Own, and with my own group of friends or my own C&C or, whatever the group may be, Batch County, whatever. You can create your own prize for the winner or for the group or the top 5 prizes for the top 5 people. There's just a lot of really cool stuff that you can do. So
and set your own statistical categories too, right? Can you do all that?
I don't know if you can change that. I don't say yes or no.
I'm not sure either.
Maybe in the future. Just we're spitballing here. We don't know.
Spitball. Here's the question: will Spence have as many one-on-one fast break things going on as he does one-on-one DMs?
Over under, I'm going to say no.
No, He's not going to play fast break with people. He just.
I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah. Especially some of the people that, he wants to prove he's got a bigger brain.
Right.
Mm.
Right.
He's going to challenge him. He's going to call him out DM style.
Yeah.
Play me in fast. Now, confession, I just don't play fast break. I don't have anything against it, but I don't play. But I am committed to, and I haven't had time yet, but Banana Mac has gotten me. I got to get into these rentals. I got to get into these loans.
The loans are about to get way easier. So
yeah. That's the direction I'm headed, away from fast break into using my collection on Flowty for loans and rentals. But I just hadn't had time to really dig in yet. But Banana Mac has made a believer out of me.
True, you know where to find me for a Flowty 101 anytime you need. You
yes,
give me
sir.
a call.
I will. I got to make time for it. But I also got to make time for finding another team because, damn, right? Show up.
He just gives up one game, and the highs and lows of the playoff series, guys.
I might just put it out there to the Top Shot community. I'm a free agent. I'm sick of this not showing up. Crap.
Was it the Jaylen Brown crossover with the left hand? That was all over Twitter today?
Hand the ball. Just give him the ball. Here.
Fascinating that he can't dribble. It is an interesting study in NBA skills.
Yeah. I mean, it's just been like this. Anyway, so you guys have a lot to be excited about. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about these Knicks.
So I sent out a meme to my buddies that I saw on Twitter, which I don't like to do because it feels like I'm like 85 years old doing that. It's like people have probably seen it already. But it was basically this like kind of like bloody face with a Knicks head on, and it had a picture of Jesus on the other side, and it was like let me see if I can pull it up. But the point is that holy crap, they have overcome a lot of shit. Look, Randall's been out forever. Yeah. Brunson missed a quarter last game. OG's now out for game 3, which will be interesting. Real. Josh Hart, I don't know if you guys saw, he's played the most minutes through, I think it's 8 games in the playoffs since like 1970 or something. And he's playing incredibly well. And his motor is the craziest thing I've seen. It's like 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. He's played every single minute to that day, and he is running down loose balls. And so the culmination of all this is, despite the Knicks having had like a really good year, being second seed and all that kind of thing, like the expectations were somewhat low coming to playoffs. Like, again, no Randall. OG was in and out of the lineup, and facing the 76ers, and the series, the spread for that series going into it, or the money line on that series was 50-50. And so maybe you get through that. Then you face maybe a healthy Bucks team, and then you're roadkill for the Celtics on the way to the finals. Like that's kind of the path you're looking at. And with that kind of low expectations and this gritty team of kind of misfits in a way. Like DiVincenzo is a starring role here. McBride's a starring role. Brunson got kind of cast away respectfully over there.
Okay, we synergy off from Dallas, so it's all good.
Yeah, it's just respectfully so. And a lot of people, including myself, were like, "Is this the best free agent signing for the Knicks? It's a lot of money. Like, is he going to lead them anywhere?" And here we are.
Here we are.
And Mitch Robinson's gone also. And so it's been a really, really exciting combination of like just gritty basketball, underdog story, and just like somehow ending each one of these nights with a win. And I was going to go to the game on Wednesday night, but I can't. I've got a little baby at home. It's too hard right now. A middle of week game is too tough right now. So I didn't end up going. And man, I wish I did, because I had a few friends who were at the game, and I don't know how closely you guys were watching, but Brunson came out in the second quarter. Pacers were up by 10 at half, and then Brunson started the third quarter, and the Knicks went on like a 21-4 run or something to take a big lead. And apparently the Garden was just going absolutely nuts after being like kind of a little bit dead when Brunson got hurt. So it's been a really, really fun playoffs, watching this team kind of scrap out and grind out wins, and it just feels like a Tibbs team. So that's awesome. OG's now out for game 3 and unclear for the rest of the series. Without OG, I mean, there are real questions where the points come from here. Like Brunson's going to have to drop 50 a game, and even then, it's like, is Josh Hart really scoring 20 a game the rest of the series? Maybe. And the Pacers are a good team. Halliburton's not what he was, but the Pacers are a good team. I'm going to actually check what the series odds are right now. Obviously, the Knicks are up 2-0, but I'm curious.
I thought it said a lot that when Maxey went off in that fourth quarter and the Knicks lost that game, that could have been a huge mental blow, right? Like, just, oh crap, we just gave, and the way they bounced back from that, I just thought was real impressive. Showed a lot of mental toughness that I'd like to see.
That was crazy what he did.
What a crazy.
So I actually turned off the game. I was watching at home. Yeah. And I was like, all right, like good win. Good win.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah. I turned it off when there were like probably 20 seconds left.
Yeah.
Like, right at the worst of times for this.
Yeah. It's over. I thought it was over too.
Like 5 minutes later, I come back to my phone and people are like, looking a little sluggish in the beginning of overtime. I'm like, overtime? What is happening here?
What's overtime?
So I turned it back on. But yeah, I mean, coming back from that was pretty big. I think the Knicks dodged a bullet with Embiid being shaken up, and he had his other issue beyond his injury. I think he had a bout with Bell's palsy, which was tough. You feel for them, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun in the playoffs so far. And I'm looking at Knicks are minus 320 in this series, which, I mean, it's honestly barely above where they started the series. I guess OG's injury is being weighed in there, as it should. But pretty interesting. The Mavs are minus 120. Timberwolves minus 550. Celtics still minus 1100. Heavy favorites.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So I have to say, I'm getting tired of the Oklahoma City hype. I'm over them.
I mean,
sorry, Oklahoma City.
Why is that? They're young.
They're a good team. They're so young and they have so much talent. Mavs are going to win, but Oklahoma City will be a force to be reckoned with in the next few years if they keep doing what they're doing.
It's not so much. I don't think it's so much their team. Like, I love their team. Love is Daniel Dagnall, but I think it's more their fan base, quite honestly. Like, no disrespect, shout out Mr. Kicker, but and Loud City Collective, like the Top Shot collectors, y'all are cool, but the rest of the fan base, I don't know. It's just and on that note, I wouldn't say so much yuck to like bringing it back to the Knicks and the Garden, but I want to focus on the Garden energy that's going on right now. There seems to be this perfect storm because one, you guys are on a nice little run. Underdogs, gritty team. It's easy to get behind a team like that. The Garden's normally pretty rabid, but I'm seeing John Starks and Stephon Marbury on the baseline going off. I mean, like, they're down in a defensive stance. And I wonder if it's the playoff run, but also is it because the Pacers and because Reggie Miller was in the building? And so there's a lot of like old stuff coming up as well, because it seems extra spicy. Am I reading that right?
I think it's a really lovable team, to be honest. It's 3 college teammates coming back to reunite. I think the Knicks haven't had a deep run in a really long time, like a real deep run. I guess last year they got knocked out at the same stage by the Heat, but up 2-0. I do think the Pacers probably comes into play here a little bit. The Reggie Miller dynamics. I saw some tweet the other day saying the most famous athletes in like New York sports history are like whatever it was, like Babe Ruth, Joe DiMaggio, Lou Gehrig. Then it was like Patrick Ewing. I'm about to say Patrick Ewing, and then Reggie Miller was like on the list of top 10, even though he's not like a New York athlete himself. He's like on the tip of everyone's tongue at all times. And like, you go to a random regular season game, number 63 in Madison Square Garden, there's often like a fuck you, Reggie, like that kind of thing going on. And like, there's a lot of like fuck Trae Young and all that. The crowd remembers.
You saw Josh Hart went up to him the other day and he was like, hey, did you hear what they were saying, just in case?
I saw that.
Are you personally drinking the Kool-Aid? Are you starting to believe that maybe they could do something here?
If OG's out for any significant amount of time, I'm pretty worried about this series. If we're being honest, you just like at some point run out of dudes, and like Hart can't keep playing this many minutes, I don't think. And if Brunson has a somewhat less than stellar games, I really don't understand where the points are coming from in a practical basis. Like DiVincenzo, he's taking on more of a load than he ever has in his career before. Hartenstein's not going to score. Yes.
No, I'm refraining from making a comment on taking the heaviest load he's ever taken before.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm actually listening to you. I don't just hear you, but I'm listening.
KingBrett is back, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't even say it.
There's a little bit of a feeling of like Team of Destiny where it's almost like the Heat last year, where somehow the Heat knocked off the Celtics last year. God knows how. Somehow it happened.
Yeah.
Sorry, Treat. Somehow it happened.
It happened.
Could I see it happening even if OG got hurt? Like, yeah, it's like a gritty people. They seem to group. They love to play with each other. And so I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm enjoying the ride while it's here. I wish the team were healthy because then I think there's a real chance against the Celtics, especially if Porzingis is here. I think a healthy Porzingis, Celtics smash healthy Knicks, but without Porzingis and healthy Knicks, that's a series.
That's a series, of course. Of course it is. Looks like it's going to be a series with the Cavs.
If y'all can't see Treaticus and you're listening, he's just got his head in his hands right now. One loss by the Celtics, and he's just like, it's just
let's change.
I'm not worried.
So all the redemptions, cash them all in. I'm out.
No more redemptions.
I tried to tell you guys early on, Knicks, Mavs. I tried to tell everybody, but nobody listened.
I wish we had the footage right now of you literally saying about buy all your Celtics redemptions, specifically number 18 for the 18th championship y'all are about to win. So we'll have our producer edit that in because that's completely irrelevant.
But anyway, it's just playoff basketball, right?
Playoff basketball, but hey, the highs and the lows, and it's like the Top Shot market. When a team loses in one game in the middle of a series, those redemptions plummet. And then they go right back up as soon as that team wins. And it's just amazing how the community reacts to a win and a loss. Much like the Celtics right now.
Y'all keep using this word. What are redemptions? What are y'all talking about? What's going on? Do y'all do this thing called redemptions?
I have enough. I have plenty.
He said, I have enough.
What, you don't have any, Brett? Are you not playing the redemption game?
No, I am. I stacked up on the Mavs.
Okay.
I actually won a couple giveaways. I got a Celtics rare.
Nice.
Last time I looked, it was like $200. And I was like, Mavs are going to win. I should just sell the Celtics now.
You should. You should sell it to me.
Yeah, we can definitely bargain.
Look at it. We could showcase how Flowty buying and selling works. Look, we can make it all happen right here.
Right here, exactly.
The process, man.
I can give you a loan. You cannot pay it back. I'll take the legendary. It'll all be worth it.
A loan to own approach.
A loan to own. Oh, welcome to the next segment on new things on Flowty. Loan to own.
Yeah. Oh, not a new thing. People are out there doing it.
No, I know. I saw Banana Mac. Shout out. She loaned some out, and she got like a legendary. I forget who it was back, and it's something she wanted, and it was plus
that's
profit.
A big part of the lending appeal.
Pretty rad.
Worst case scenario, you make some money. Best case scenario, you get a nice discount on a moment.
Right. It's like it's kind of like a win-win, if you will.
Win-win-win.
You're the one not paying it back, and you lose your moments.
Yeah.
So don't do that. Pay it back, or don't.
And somebody was saying we're sitting there not doing anything earlier other than fast break. You just got to put them to work on Flowty. I need to learn how to do that myself, Brett. I need to be better at that.
Look, you come to Dallas, NBL come. He'll do a private session, and we'll list all of our moments we're not using all the time on Flowty. Because again, dude, I love it. Because again, it gives utility to something we already own.
Yeah.
And without that utility, it wouldn't be doing anything. And it's a choice if you want to do this or if you don't want to do this. So if you don't want to do it, don't like crap on people that are doing it. And if you're doing it, don't crap on people that aren't doing it.
Right.
It's a choice. It's like if you want to buy a moment or if you don't want to buy a moment. You can't blame anyone else other than you because you're the one doing it. But I have enough people, and there's enough people in the C&C group and just all around that have been doing this, and it's just such an awesome thing you're providing for the community. So
yeah, it's a great service.
It really is.
I appreciate that. While we're sharing nice comments, I have nice comments about your Mavs. Your Mavs look great. How are you guys feeling?
Oh, thank you.
Cautious optimism. Cautious
How are you
optimism.
feeling about the series?
It's what's funny is that I didn't realize that Jason Kidd is like 0-5 in game ones since he's been with the Mavs. So, and he's won, I think, most of those series after that. So we'll see how it plays out. They're really beating up on Luka. Like they're really, and I'm not knocking it. I understand it as a strategy. But we'll see if he can hold up. See if Kyrie can hold up. But it's getting spicy. I mean, there was a lot of back and forth at the game last night. Talk about the OKC fan base earlier. But yeah, man, it's a good time to be a Mavs fan. Very excited. The Gafford trade was awesome. The PJ Washington trade was awesome. So we'll see if Gafford can stay healthy. He hurt his hand last night. I guess he had a wrap on that hand anyway and kind of smacked it on the backboard. So kind of the same situation you guys are dealing with your teams. There's no Kristaps for the Celtics. Brunson's banged up. Anunoby's out now. I mean, like everybody's kind of dealing with the same stuff. So rough times. So go the playoffs though.
That's part of it, man.
I haven't been watching. Who's guarding Luka? Jalen?
Everybody.
Yeah.
They're literally like they start
throwing the book at him.
Yeah, they've basically Giddey started the last two games, but he played 13 minutes in game one and I think 7 minutes last night.
I mean, Luka would beat the crap out of Giddey. So.
Well, I don't. Yeah, they won't start. I think honestly they're gonna because Cason Wallace has been getting a lot of minutes. Cason Wallace from the Richardson area, which is a suburb of Dallas, he's been playing a lot on Luka because he's a dog on defense. But they're rotating like 4 or 5 different guys on him and just harassing him. I mean, whether it's Isaiah Joe, Lou Dort's on him. Wallace is getting minutes. I mean, they're just harassing the hell out of him. So,
the torture chamber.
The torture chamber.
The torture chamber.
God, it's a great name.
It's not.
That's good shit.
Unless you're like a captor and you're into torture, it's not a great name. Like what? Welcome to the torture chamber.
That's right. You don't want to be in the torture chamber. You don't want to.
That's the message you're trying to convey. You don't want to be there. Yeah.
Man, if I met him and I was in his chamber, I would mess him up. That's all I'm saying. I'm not afraid. I ain't scared.
You kill him with kindness?
No, I would beat him up and then apologize for beating him up.
Kill him with physical assault. Yeah.
Yes,
no, I'm a Texan, dude. We're taught to let people hit us first, or at least throw the first punch.
Smart.
Thank you.
Did
you know, random fact, we shouldn't even be talking about it, that if 2 people agree to fight each other, you cannot press charges, you cannot be arrested, you cannot be ticketed for that fight.
Well, how do you know they've agreed?
Yeah, I mean, you have to have a witness.
A blood oath. Yeah.
You gotta have what's the come on, a notary. A notary public has to be there.
Maybe we could set up a Flowty contract.
A Flowty. Now we're really talking about the
smart contract.
Like bum fights on the blockchain.
Yeah.
But we're gonna you can bet with moments, 3-ball versus KingBrett, 2025. The fight is on.
Listen.
Whoa.
Are you subtly saying is there friction between the 2 best friends in the C&C community?
We are the what?
I mean, you 2,
avoiding the question.
I mean, you guys are best friends. Are y'all not? Is there something going on we should talk about?
Yeah, Tork is in the middle of us, and he's kind of breaking us up. And now
conflict resolution.
We're fighting over Tork.
Well, that makes sense. I tell you, C&C used to be a real happy family until there were certain things that kind of went down. We could do a whole story going way back to.
I mean, there's going to be a book eventually, right? A movie.
Yeah, the different conflicts that have happened and people have left.
Oh yeah.
Wait till you come to the first C&C con. It's going to be great.
I was thinking, it's got to be here. It's got to be here in Bryant, right? I mean,
welcome to Bryant.
It's got to be
like the commercial.
We could have a little welcome tennis.
We can tennis, pickleball it. I mean, heck yeah.
I'm in. I'm a former tennis player.
Yeah.
This was not intentional, but I'm very pleased it's here. Not intentional.
Hey,
I would definitely admit if it was intentional.
Did you just look if there was anything in the cup? You just have random cups sitting there?
No, I'm seeing if there's anything left because I want a sip of it. It's I drink like just very very flavorful teas. So this is.
Oh, do you really?
Like,
yes,
what's your
you
favorite?
brew your own tea or you buy the tea?
No. I just buy at the store, but I buy like the ones that are crazy flavors that like the 7-year-old kids get. I
What's
get
tell me about your favorite?
and apple cinnamon and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, apple cinnamon.
Sounds delightful.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta check this out. I mean, I've just been hitting the root beer hard. It's been a long day.
Yeah, and which brand of root beer?
That's that A&W zero sugar.
Oh, only the best.
Only the best.
Yeah.
Well, all the Parks fans out there just got real upset.
Hey, but here's what I'm thinking. I think we do a C&C Con, right? And at the C&C Con, we do a floaty educational deal. And that we figure out a way that whatever you do for a living, this is educational credits, right? So your business sends you here.
Yeah, it's a tax write-off.
Yeah, for this conference.
Because
you're learning about the blockchain, you're learning about finance, you're learning about all kinds of things.
Yeah.
I like it. And a dunk tank, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got that.
It's already on order.
But I'm telling you, listen, NBL, you'd be proud of me. I'm holding the line against the pickleballers. Okay?
Yes. Good. I am
so
proud of you. I think
we built that facility. We built that deal where we got 2 tennis courts and 4 pickleball courts. And they're just saying, please put some pickleball lines on the tennis courts. And I'm like, no.
Wait. There's already 4 pickleball courts and they want more?
They had none, and we built them 4. But now they want more. They want lines.
That's a nice amount of pickleball.
So
it's just emblematic of the kind of people who play pickleball. You it's like they ask for something, you give them something, and they're like, no, they're going to take a mile at that point. The proverbial mile they take. Yeah, pickleball.
You want to know something weird? I'd never played pickleball.
It's actually pretty fun, but
I'm a former middle school doubles tennis champion, though.
Whoa.
Dude.
Look at that.
I did not know this.
You're a backhand guy, forehand, serve?
Forehand, straight domination. Love going up to net, smashing some balls. Had a killer serve.
Listen.
My sister was actually, no joke, my sister was, she was about to go pro as a tennis player. This is in 1990, 91, 92. She was going to go pro as a tennis player, and then she got pregnant.
What?
So then she had a baby instead of making millions on the tennis.
So the ball smasher got smashed.
He smashed the balls into her net, and it never got never got smashed back.
Oh man!
So U.S. Open tennis is good, pickleball's bad.
Yes.
The Knicks are good. The Celtics are bad. The Mavs are good. The Oklahoma City's fans, according to Tork,
Oklahoma City
I'm happy for the Oklahoma City fans.
Bro, I'm a diehard
passionate fans.
But I will admit, Oklahoma City, their players, they're young, they're fast, they're scrappy. Like, they're playing like their life is on the line, and Dallas is like, we're going to win. And they're like, I'm going to kill you.
They got all these picks. They're so young. Oh
I would like the Thunder a little bit more when we think back into the history of the NBA of another team that was super young and super talented. The most recent one wasn't also the Thunder with Durant, Harden, and Westbrook.
Thank you.
Like, that's also the Thunder. They had the exact same thing. If they had never had a team like this, that'd be pretty cool. But they did, 12 years ago?
They did, yeah.
Right, yeah.
And they're going to choke again and, go away.
That team was sweet, that Thunder team.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking back, it's just like, what? That actually happened.
Still
not sure how they didn't get a ring. No idea.
They weren't together for that long.
Was that a Garth Brooks?
There was some agitating.
Wow, you got that?
Yes. Was that a Garth Brooks?
Your thing went off?
Yes.
I heard Garth Brooks.
Now he's here. He's here in this establishment.
The Thunder rolls.
Pretty incredible.
Let's go.
Did any of you guys order the MGLE shoes?
I have not.
I got an influencer pair.
Ooh,
Yeah.
And I sample.
Nice.
They're pretty awesome.
That's
like
okay.
you're wearing them right now. You have them in your foot, on your foot.
No shoes, just socks. Right now.
Oh, dude, me too. Well, I have sandals, but
You do? What kind of sandals? Like beach sandals, indoor sandal kind of thing?
yeah. I don't typically wear slides, so I wear the easy Tork, easy Treaticus, easy free ball listening. I wear the thong sandals.
Oh,
On the daily.
Oh, those are sandals. I was like, what am I looking at here? Wow. Look at that.
Celtic slides on my feet right now.
I love that you're wearing all this stuff for the Celtics that you don't even like.
I'm free
It's
agent.
love hate.
I'm ready.
That's what makes a true fan. It is a love hate. Anyone that says it's all love or it's all hate, they're not a true fan. They're a poser.
Agreed. It hurts because I love them so much. All right. Hey, listen. We're coming up on the time when we're already over it. The 3-ball will yell at me. So we need to wrap her up. Any last call, NBL, what you got?
My last call is I just want to shower you guys with love and appreciation. You guys are an awesome part of the overall community. Always good vibes. Starting with treats, strumming some music, so, a little bit of this action. But you guys are awesome. You guys work super hard to keep the vibes good. The merch store is awesome. I've got tons of fun chats with you guys, like different pockets of group chats, and big fan of all you guys. So just want to say big thank you from myself, and I think I speak for. I'm sure there are some people out there who don't like you. So I'll say a huge majority of the community.
Oh, I love the raw honesty.
I'll say a huge majority of the community I speak for when I say thank you guys for everything you do. Keep it up. Keep up the good vibes. Go Knicks. Go Celtics until next round. Go Mavs.
There we go.
Knicks, starting in 2.5 hours from now. And that's it from me. And I guess one more thank you. Thank you for all the Flowty love you guys show. You guys do a lot of that, and it's very appreciated.
Thanks, bro. Feelings mutual. KingBrett, what you got?
Dude, I'm pumped to have you on. You're one of the first people that I ever actually watched. We're chatting with Treat way back when this all first started. So it's good to reconnect and be on screen with you, and how far C&C have come and how far Flowty has come in that time. I can't wait to see where we are a year from now. So just thanks for being on. We appreciate your time and everything you and the Flowty team do to help support us in our collections.
There we go. Tork, what you got?
Brett and Treat, man, it was a blast being with you guys as always. Mike, MBL, Michael, Mike, Big Mike, larger than life with Flowty. No, man, like the love is much deserved. The respect is much deserved. I mean, like you guys earned it. I love what you guys do. I can't wait to see how it evolves and how you guys grow from here. And just glad to be a small part of the journey with everybody along with it. And go Mavs. That's all I got to say.
Man. All right. Hey, awesome. Love it. Had a great time. For those of you that don't like us, you ain't got to be collecting and connecting. Don't let the door hit you. When the good Lord split you. Peace out.
Yeah.